Okay, we're gonna play a little game on this one. So we're just gonna see how many foreigners we can find in 5 minutes. So we're kind of in this popular place, Senado Square area. We're gonna walk straight through that way, and we're kind of in this little space where there's a lot of pedestrian streets in every direction. Okay, let's do the spot the foreigner game going down that way. Let's go check out the room. Hey, after you watch this, tell me what you like most about it. Put it in the comments below. Also, make sure that you like, subscribe, and hit that little bell button so you can see when I make other videos too. Okay, so we're going to be looking for foreigners. We're going to be looking for, I think I'm basically looking for Europeans, I guess, is the best way. Americans, Australians, Europeans, like that. We'll see how many we see in 5 minutes. It is a Tuesday. Most of the people walking around are from mainland Chinese tourists, some locals. So we'll see what we can see. I don't see any foreigners yet. It is the COVID era, which means that the COVID era, it's unlikely that there'll be any European tourists at all. So if we see any, it's because they live here. I don't see any so far. I see mostly tourists, mainland Chinese tourists. This area right here would be a lot of Filipinos hanging out, but they look like mostly mainland Chinese tourists today. Let me see. That gentleman watching the door is probably from Nepal or India. Those look like locals right there. But we're looking for Europeans. And generally speaking, you'll see some around, maybe up to the right, we'll see. There's a little place that looks like a coffee shop, and a lot of Europeans like to sit and drink and hang out there. So that might be a possibility. There's a little alleys right there. Could be some up there at a Cathedral Cafe. That's where we're just coming from just now. Okay. So I think the best chances are straight ahead. The music could affect my video, I don't know. So if my voice stops later, it's because the video will have gone over it. Apologize for that in advance. And I think we're going to be walking. Still got 5 minutes. It's only 2 minutes right now, so we'll see. I'll try to talk loud. We'll just see if we can see any European-looking people to the right here. But I think I mostly see mainland Chinese tourists at the moment. Definitely see Filipinos for sure. Looks like we have mainland Chinese, some locals. No foreigners. There's one looks like a student from African descent, which could be a local as well, or Portuguese as well. So that would classify as one foreigner. I was thinking of European in particular, but there's a there'd be just as much of a foreigner as a European as well. I mean, even though a lot of Europeans, they've been here for 500-600 years, right? So not really foreigners. So let's just kind of go looking like that. That's the post office right there. We still have 5 more minutes to this game, and we got a little Christmas thing right there. Let's just walk over this way. We'll just see if we see any Europeans. Usually over here there's more Filipinos that hang out, sometimes local Macau people, sometimes mainland Chinese tourists who grabs the chairs. It's like the first one is, there's some buildings right there. Just going to scan it all the way down. Okay. I should have ran across the street when I could. Now I can't go across. So now we have to wait 38 seconds. Okay. 38 seconds takes us up to 5 minutes, so let's just walk over towards the post office, see if we see any foreigners over there, or Europeans. I mean, they're not actually foreigners a lot of times, especially if they're living here. I don't expect you'll see any in this kiosk, but we have a few minutes that we should be exploring something new, right? Maybe foreigners in there. Wait, there's a nice little kiosk right there though. And it's like that's going to take us to 5 minutes. Let's just look down this street. I think we have no European people that we've seen in that 5 minutes. And our 5 minutes is officially up. And it looks like we won't see any foreigners in that time period. So we're going to go right there. Here to the Almeida Rivera is the name of the street. And that's the end of this video.
Chiquinha, Chiquinha.
Let's go check out the room. Oh, hey guys. 3 things. Like, subscribe, make some comments below. It'll really help out my channel. Alright.
Chiquinha.